Great. So thank you so much for joining us today. To get us started, can you just give us a bit of information around who you are, where you're from, and sort of your trading background, really?
My name is Tosin. I'm originally from London, so I'm British. Background is Nigeria. And then my background is Nigerian, and then I actually relocated to Kenya at the beginning of last year, and
Awesome.
I'm an investor.
Oh, nice. And in terms of your trading background, then what have you done within sort of the trading game?
Um, I have, yeah, I've been trading, I think about 4 years now. So I started off learning through an educational platform, then over which also included network marketing. So I was able to share with other people so that they could learn as well. And then over a period of time as well, I found that actually I was very good at it and I enjoyed trading with a community. Um, and then I've been able to do multiple things with trading, which I really am great. I'm so grateful for. I've been able to buy a brand new laptop, pay certain things off, pay bills, pay debt, pay a number of different things. So
Awesome.
it's a skill set that I'm very grateful for.
Mm.
So yeah, and also day-to-day living and expenses and traveling. Yeah.
That's great to hear. So, in terms of trading with Traderscale, then, I guess, how did you get started? How did you hear about it? And how was sort of the setup process for you?
I actually heard about it through a friend. And my friend was like, "Oh, I've seen this. Um, I've seen this broker, this funded company. Take a look at it." And for me, because I know I'm so aware of different trading and broker funded accounts that then eventually went under. So I was a bit skeptical, but I was like, okay, let me go and have a look at it. Show me the checks first. I need to see the payout. So let me
Yeah,
see
there's
the
a
payout
lot
first.
of bad history with prop firms.
Yeah,
There
I don't
really is.
want
So I
my
can
money
completely
stuck
understand that
somewhere. So
for
then
sure.
yeah, I don't want my money stuck somewhere. So I thought, okay, let me have a look. So then I looked at all the different payouts and payout certificates. Okay, they're paying out. This company is quite good, And also, I think one thing I've really appreciated as well is the way that you manage the risk. So therefore, it just kind of helps people to know and have a bit more confidence because there are tools that you've provided to actually help people with their trading journey of Tradescale. So yeah, I looked at it, I saw the receipts, I was like, okay, I'm going to give this a go, and then I went for the 50K account.
Awesome. So in terms, we'll get onto the 50K account and sort of how you got on with it and all that sort of stuff in a second. But just in terms of the actual sign up process, how was that for you in terms of getting started, getting your account set up, all that sort of stuff?
It was very easy, and I also liked the fact that there was an option to add on as well. That was a nice touch. So because not everything is applicable to everybody. I don't trade weekends. Some people do. There's different things that suits different individuals. But I found that the sign up was very, very simple. And then even the requesting for a payout as well was extremely straightforward. So and that was great because at the end of the day, you want a process that is simple and easy to follow, both on the front end, which is registration, and then on the other side as well, which is the withdrawals.
That's amazing. I mean, that's exactly obviously what the company want to hear, is the feedback that you've just given there. So that's great to know. So let's touch on the account itself then. So you went for the 50K account. How long have you been trading and how's it gone?
Yeah, it was amazing actually. Uh, yeah, it was amazing because again, I liked the leveraging within the account, the parameters that you'd given. You have 4% for each day, and then you had the 8% overall max drawdown. I felt like everything was set there already, so it helped me as a trader to have almost like a guideline to follow when I was trading. And yeah, I was able to just trade that account. And then once I got to my goal, then I decided to withdraw.
Awesome. So let's talk about that payout then. So have you've received one now, is that right?
Yes, I've definitely received one.
Awesome. And can you tell us a little bit about the payout if you're okay sharing that?
Yes, I made a payout of, I think it was five. Let me get the actual figure for you, because it was 5,000. It was over 5 grand. Yes, that's it. It's $5,200
Amazing.
that I received. Yes, and
Awesome.
that
And
was
how long have you had the account? Sorry, if you don't mind me asking. So you withdrew 5,200 after how long of trading it?
it was 30 days.
30
So
days.
yes, as soon as the 30 days hit, I requested the withdrawal, as you do.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was 30 days.
Well, that's not bad for 30 days work, is it?
No.
$5,200
It was
$200.
definitely worth the investment of purchasing the account. And yeah, it was definitely worth the investment. And actually, the payout as well gives you that belief system that A, you could trust the company, and B, it works. And C, anybody can do it. So for me, it was definitely worth the time and the investment to purchase the account.
Awesome. That's again, I don't think I could ask for anything better in terms of feedback for for what we want to hear. So that's amazing. In terms of the withdrawal process, then you touched on it a little bit, but I just want to sort of go into that in a little bit more detail. How was the process of withdrawing? Was everything simple enough getting your money out? Did it come fairly quickly?
It was extremely easy. And one of the things I really loved and appreciated as well was I did not have to go through a crypto account to withdraw. It went straight into my bank account. So I had to set up a Rise account. The money went into there. And then as soon as that was received, I just withdrew it straight into my own bank account. And that was straightforward. Everything was as it was written. And I appreciated that, because sometimes you can have that when it comes to paying out. That's usually sometimes an issue that you go back and forth. I've seen friends where requesting payouts has been weeks of requesting and going back and forth with emails, but this was extremely simple, extremely straightforward, and also such a pleasant experience as well.
Awesome. Again, that's fantastic to hear. So, before we start to wrap up, there's two questions we always like to ask before we end, and the first one is, if you could just sort of give an overall summary of your experience with Traderscale and whether you'd recommend it to other traders.
I would definitely do. I would definitely recommend it to other traders. I have been actually. So I sent people my withdrawals and I've said to them, this company is definitely worth having a look at. This is my results, and also it's easy to use and stuff. So I would definitely recommend it because of number one, the simplicity and ease. Number two, the process is made user friendly and trader friendly. And also there's evidence that it actually works. So it's very, it's something I'm proud to say, okay, I use this company and I would use it myself continually, as well as refer it to friends or anybody else who is a trader and want to see, they want to see their money work for them.
That's great, thank you. And the final question before we wrap up, we always like to ask the traders that we interview, just if they have any advice. Obviously, you've done really well with your first 30 days at Traderscale in terms of the payout that you have. Have you got any advice for someone who's looking to sort of get started and how they can sort of achieve similar results, I guess?
I guess the key thing is, for me, is having a plan. So have some rules that you've set yourself. And in those rules, stick to it. So whatever your drawdown, like for me, I had personal drawdown limit. It wasn't your limit that you gave, but it was my personal drawdown limit. And then I had a goal for each time I traded. So have some rules for yourself that you follow. Also have a goal of how much you want to make, whether that's on a daily basis and also overall. So like for me, my overall goal at the time was that I wanted to be able to withdraw 10% of whatever that account was, and I worked towards that. And I think when you have the goal, it's a bit clearer on what you're aiming for, so that once you get there, you know when to stop, and then know when to stop, basically, because
Yeah, no,
that's the
I think
danger as a trader. Yeah, once you get there, and also actually is just work towards getting that first payout and then just reinvest it like I did as well. Yeah.
that's amazing advice. I think in terms of having your own personal drawdown is really useful for people to hear, because obviously you have the parameters that the account provides, but obviously the closer you go to that, the more chance you have of facing problems. Whereas obviously having your own drawdown that you're working towards and your own goals that you're working towards is a really smart way of moving forwards in terms of your investments. That's amazing. And in terms of like what you've got planned now, so obviously you had your first payout. What are you thinking moving forward? Are you looking to get one of the bigger accounts? Are you looking to carry on trading your 50K account?
So what I decided to do was just reinvest. So from the money of the payout, I decided to purchase a 100K account, and then hopefully, when I do get a payout for that, then recycle it, reinvest again onto a 200,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's really smart. The scaling process is really smart.
yeah, because I think also it gives you the opportunity to get comfortable with an account size rather than straight away going to a 200 account when you've never traded a 200 account. You have to kind of build yourself up. So yeah, so that's my plan. I've currently got a 100K account now that I'm working towards.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate all the insights and information that you've given. And I think our listeners will too. So thank you so much.